Of every video game out there, there are just two favorites of mine. Only two. The Simpsons Hit and Run, and to top it all off, Mafia 2. I know there's Mafia 1 and 3, but Mafia 2 is by far my all-time favorite video game. And The Simpsons Hit and Run as well. What I like about The Simpsons Hit and Run, besides the crazy driving, is the story. If there was no Simpsons Hit and Run video game, it would have been a movie, I feel. And the movie would have been awesome. Zombie invasions? Sure. It's big now. But in 2003, they were just, okay. But the only reason why zombies are big today is because of The Walking Dead. And the movie Night of the Living Dead. Now, Mafia 2, I feel, is my all-time favorite video game because, not just because of the storytelling, a lot of good video games have great storytelling. And there's tons out there. There's the God of War series. There's, you name it. A lot of good video games have good stories. But not as good as Mafia 2. Mafia 2 follows the story of Vito Scaletta, a boy from Sicily, grew up in the fictional city of Empire Bay in the United States. I would have to say Empire Bay is a second big city in New York City. But where in New York City? I don't know. But all I know is that it's in New York because, of their accent. It could either be in New Jersey or New York. But either way, it was a great story. And it shows how Vito went from World War II hero all the way till he was a made man, and the struggles that he goes throughout the entire movie or story. And I think the reason why video game movies aren't that great is because the video game itself, the stories, are an actual film. Which is why I think a lot of people are a little bit disappointed and upset when it comes to being movies like video game adaptation films like the Mario Brothers. That was a bad one. Tomb Raider was good. And I'm talking about the recent one that was released in 2018. That one was good, but of course not as good as the original video game. And I think when it comes to video games with the best plots, like if I had to choose the two best plots, again, I said Mafia 2, but also definitely the Simpsons Hit and Run, and of course Tomb Raider. They're my all-time favorite storylines when it comes to video games. And I feel that if you're going to make a movie out of every single video game, it has to be 100% accurate. No new additional characters, no new anything, just the original plot. And I think that's what would make a video game adaptation film more enjoyable and maybe even more critically acclaimed for a success.